Mic check.
You're good.
Yep, gotcha.
This week makes me happy.
Rain, let there be rain.
No rain, go just 100% engine wear from revving 98% of the laps. That's what we want. Man, did you get some practice laps in, Pete?
Yeah, I did a few for like the hour leading up to this, so I mean, I don't know how I'm going to compare to everyone else. I was trying to do like race fuel, so
Guess you got into the 39s on race fuel.
I have done one complete lap without spinning.
I'm not even getting the 39s in quali mode. I'm just out. I'm like 40, like high 40s. I'm not even close to doing 40s in race stream.
Especially not high fuel.
yeah, I think I only
Maybe towards the end of the race.
yeah, I think all I was getting was around 45, down to 44 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, if I can turtle around in the 44s, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like if you, as long as you lock up your tires or anything, your laps will get faster and faster as you wear out fuel.
Felt good to realise that you can almost straight line the second chicane, and it's just about how much you want to take and get away with it.
Oh yeah, it's a straight line.
Like when I was first starting, I was like treating it like a normal chicane until I realised it wasn't.
Is that the like hairpin sort of one right at the edge into the?
It's like at the top of the circuit, and
Yeah,
it's basically and it's got like a banked corner after it, so it's about going through there as fast as you can, and then trying to hook the banking.
Yeah, you can take a lot of the left curb on entry, which is
Yeah.
Half a wheel on that grass on the left of the exit, you're stuffed.
Yeah.
Are we reading up? Focus is practice.
yeah, might as well.
I might change my livery settings. Everybody's gone to this one now.
I've gone orange. Ah, you've gone orange.
Yeah, cool. Bowls, we could be teammates. I really want the M3 livery for the M2, the fake Benetton, but oh well.
Yeah.
God, 37.
You have the fastest of my friends list, apparently, Doug Ryan.
Yeah, it's showing the same for me.
It's funny, that was way faster
Hey.
practice server as well.
Yeah, because I think I'm like 3/10 behind you on the test time trial.
Yeah, I didn't do much time trial.
I only did it to steal setups. That's all I was there for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a setup, so if anyone wants to link one.
I can share mine. It's a little bit different to Dog's quali in that I swapped the front and rear wings around.
Yeah,
I'll probably just add.
a copy from time trial, so don't use it. I mean, you can if you want, but it's just a time trial setup. And it's not mine either, I stole it.
The other thing I did want to ask, what's the ideal sort of front rear duct opening and the radiator generally? Is it 75, 85 or something like that, or is it lower?
I mean, I think for the radiator, it's 80 by default. Obviously, you can turn that down because it does affect top speed like a tiny bit, but like the more engine wear you'll accrue over the race, that'll also reduce your top speed over time.
Can someone share a basic setup?
Yeah, yep. I'll share mine. Just give me 2 secs.
No problem.
I didn't even know there was a share button until you said that.
Is that the plane?
Was anyone else after a setup, or was it just bowls?
Yeah, I couldn't get the time trial because I think you.
Yep. Go. You should have it now.
Yep.
I love that the marshals in the pit lane are wearing authentic 80s overalls.
Thank you.
Also, how many laps is it tonight?
23 laps.
Yeah, you can fuel for the entire race there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it just affects the lap time too much. Although, I'm not sure. The pit shouldn't be too bad. It's not an overly long pit.
Might be a good idea to test that pit entry because I'm pretty sure there's a chicane. So
I'll try giving it one because it is pretty easy.
they know it.
You see, it's not fucking letting me save it. What's that?
Not much, I'm just tired. I don't know why this weekend. I've just been exhausted. I know. I wish it wasn't the case. Yeah, exactly. See, if only I didn't have a work commitment, then I would.
Maybe because I don't have the track.
Let's not do
Oh, hi,
that.
Pete.
Hello. Yeah, I was gonna ask how your Terraria game was going. Maybe hards are not the play here.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't say that, Franco.
No, I don't know if anyone else has come across it, but I have a weird bug where it will suddenly top out at 300 kph at 6 gear. And
I've never seen that. You're in the Mark II, right?
yeah, like it normally
Never
goes
had that.
faster, but it will just, like, I never redline it when it's normal, but then sometimes I'll just have this weird bug where 6 gear is like completely tapped out.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you saw that, did you? Yeah, and pit on that fang. I'm so funny. So original and hilarious. Anyway, maybe this is the strat. Maybe medium soft. And then I just pit, like... with 6 to go or something. Oh, right. Yeah, because you've got, like, people over and that. Yeah, I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? It's alright, we'll let you know how we go anyway.
It's getting a bit dark, okay?
Yeah, before I left the pits, it said it was hazy at the moment.
Whatever that second weather setting is should tick over in about a minute.
Where was the force feedback per car? I know it's in
I think that's in, like, car setup, and it's, like, right near the top. Like, around where the setup name...
Oh yeah, force feedback thing.
Is immediately much better purchase there through turn 1. But yeah, even if you can't do the 500, Nate, I'm sure we'll have plenty of stories for you.
That's not where you want to be. Oh, I joined you.
Yes, these cars like to snap very, very quickly.
I think that would make the snap more progressive, like it would slow it down a bit.
I love doing the Tony Hawk action on the curb at the exit of 1.
Yeah.
Exit of 1 and then like into the final corner as well, I think. Or through that chicane on the back straight, it's the worst. Touch the grass.
Fuck's sake.
I really don't know if this is the play.
Can you have like no fuel again?
Holy shit, Brian.
Yeah, it's not good at remembering changes the event like to fuel and stuff. It's cool, but
And Plevy's got into the 39s. How the hell are they doing that?
Even with the slipstream, Matt's just flying away from the straight curves of downforce.
It's a really good lap. At least I can see sectors.
We're sliding. We're sliding. Ouch. Like, I guess the camber ankle could come down.
Isn't that close to the world record time?
The world record's in the 37s, I think. But the world records are pretty spread out. I know that world record's like half a second faster than P2. I'm pretty sure it's
It's like 42 degrees track temp as well. Good lord. It's going to be a tough one for tyres. So, granted, these guys are, you know, putting in nice fast times. But if they can't keep that up in the race, then sounds about right. Oh, fuck off. Was it 188? Okay.
Levy so far in front, he's racing on New Hawk.
Might as well be.
Damn it.
Like, I really don't know what the strat will be going in, because I thought, like, well, the no stop would have been doable, but I don't know anymore. Anyway, good luck. Obviously find your own space on track.
Guess I probably don't want to take 24 laps of fuel on Friday.
Sorry if that was waiting for me. I forgot I was the lobby leader.
Crank that shit right down. Alright. I've dragged this shitbox here, I'm not sure. How is he doing it?
Keep getting this bug. Don't know what's going on.
Like your gear ratios keep changing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just might reload this up.
I get it sometimes. You gotta reload the setup. Maybe check your fuel when you leave the pits to see if it's what you set it to. If it's not, then you know your setup's not right. I don't know. It's really glitchy for me too.
Bit of a slide. God, the speed you can carry through there is ridiculous. It's a scruffy turn one. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's game over. Oh, damn. do not know where they found the time.
Oh, dog Ryan, you can mix your front tires. When you go into advanced setup, you unclick symmetrical.
Yeah, and you can do like one corner that's different to the rest, or yeah, the left's different to the right, or stuff like that. You can chop and change. Alright, 2-minute countdown as usual once we go onto the grid. Make sure you've loaded your race setup and race fuel and everything. Double check your gears, your radiators, everything's open. And good luck. And double check your pit strategy is correct as well.
Well, hopefully we won't need to pit unless there's rain, and there hopefully is rain. Let's go rain.
I wonder. Should I just go for it? I think I should just go for it. Nah.
Good luck, everyone.
30 seconds. That's enough fuel. Pit strategy is correct. Right, remember cold everything. I did not remember cold everything. Oh, Plevy got it beached. I've lost him in the draft.
You having issues again, Franco?
No, just need to sort some stuff out.
Please turn. God, he's already right there. I lose so much fucking time just through that stadium section alone. do need to make these tyres last. Plevy's actually catching up to Spectre. We could actually still have a race on our hands. I think Bowles is struggling. Car's still feeling quite comfortable. All of these mediums are properly starting to go. God, they've just pushed so far ahead. I reckon it'll just be a matter of time. Oh, big slide. Slow down, please, car. We've got, what, 3 laps? God, this is like doing indie but the opposite way. It's like killing my left arm. Oh my... Hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. Let go of my...
Our light appears to be stopped. Oh no, he's moving.
Nah, I'm still going. Well, I just about shit myself. That was not what I wanted to pit, but... Just doesn't want to turn. couch dog Ryan at this rate. Someone's front wing. That would explain that. Okay, that was a good run through that. lost a bit of time on exit. I don't think he's close enough anymore. God, Peter. He maxes out at like 315. Why is he in the pits? No. I didn't make contact with him, did I?
No, you will not let me get Franco. Go away.
Zach, I didn't make contact with you, did I? On the last corner?
Cesar's a lap down. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I was looking in the mirrors. I mean, it looked like he's just spun behind me, like coming out of the final corner, and I hope it didn't just like terminal damage him, because we were having a really good battle. Like he was hunting me down, putting the pressure on. And yeah, had a really good shot on that last lap. It was really close.
Good job, close. So great.
Yeah, you two, like Plevy and Spectre, you guys just absolutely ran away with it.
Why did everyone pit? I thought that you'd be able to get, if you had the medium front left, it'd be fine.
Yeah, it was not worth it. I tried to do the no pit strat, and it was the worst idea. You're too slow.
Yeah, I accidentally went out with softs on my first stint, so had to come in for tyres.
Yeah, I tried to do the no stop with mediums at the front and hards at the front, mediums at the rear, and just did not work.
Oh, see, I went medium front left, soft or for the other three, and it was going to be fine.
Yeah, I ended up hitting on lap 12 and changing to that, and yeah, it's instantly miles faster. I should have done that at the start. I was just dumb. Just a dumb call.
Apparently, Zach's setup didn't load.
Oh,
That's heartbreaking.
The strategy of
unfortunate.
hitting every wall at the track is not a good one.
I did notice a bit of orange front wing out of turn 1. I'm like, oh, what is that?
Yeah, I was pushing to try and catch up to Franco after a couple of mistakes, and then I destroyed my suspension, pit, and then I destroyed my suspension again, and then I refused to pit because I was like, fuck it. And then I tried to straight line. Oh, it's fine. It was just the rear left suspension, so I was getting around at decent pace. But then I tried to straight line the first chicane because I thought they were foam bollard
the first
things
bit's
there.
foam, but the second bit's a tyre barrier.
Yeah, there was a tyre wall hidden there.
Oh
I
no.
went straight into it at high speed. So then I had no front wing, no front suspension, no rear left suspension. So I was just crawling around trying not to kill people.
All right.
I just want to say thanks, guys, for the series. I absolutely loved it. So kudos to you. It was fantastic.
No
Thank you.
worries. It's been a
Yeah,
pleasure.
Kudo.
Even
Absolutely.
Please do it again.
Yeah, it'll be
Uh,
interesting to see what cars happen if there's like a vote or something. Or
Yeah, like we'll see what we can do. Obviously, the numbers sort of dropped off fairly quickly, but the cars are difficult. There's no like denying that. So potentially with assists like going forward, just to get
if
more
you move
numbers.
it further forward as well, because LMU is no longer on like earlier.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I'll have a discussion with some of the other like admins and that sort of thing. But no, thank you for the series. Thanks for everyone who's stuck around to this point. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, there was some good races, good fun. It'll be really interesting to see what cars come next. So.
Yeah, and I think it'll probably tend more towards like going back to for the like short-term future anyway. It'll probably more just be like the community nights with the occasional special event, but
Yeah, it makes sense.
definitely if the interest is there, if enough people want a series, then absolutely I'll see what we can do.
Even if you do like just let us know like a week before what car and track it would be, so we can practice it and have like a proper race sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the longer races, that's for sure. Because
Oh,
I can't do
100%.
series, unfortunately, because I do shift work.
Yeah, understandable. But yeah, I'll definitely keep the special events coming up as well, and put the like bunch of different cars as well. Like maybe a full length F1 race, I think would be pretty cool at some point. But yeah,
My advice: do not go full tank with those cars. It is beyond sketch.
The ultimates, you mean?
these ones or the modern F1s.
Go the V12s.
Yeah, could do. There's
Yeah,
plenty of
I was-
options. Yeah, we're spoiled for choice.
Yeah, I was just watching back the replay because I wanted to see what happened to you on the last lap. And how did you spin halfway through? You're just in the straight, and it was like you glitched sideways.
Who, me?
Your spin halfway through.
Oh yeah, my wheel stand was like moving further away from me, like when I was, because of all the
Oh, yeah.
like staying on the throttle. So I wanted to
Yeah.
try and like adjust it back quickly, but
Yeah.
and like I had done it before in prac, where taking both hands off the wheel it was fine, but obviously that led into the stint, or I like hit
Yeah.
some particular bump down that back straight, and then
Yeah.
it just sent the wheel like careening
Oh, yeah.
like
You're
left
lucky
right
you
left
just
right.
drove the car.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, please don't hit a barrier. I have no idea how I dodged all of it. It was ridiculous. Like I was already going to stop like a few laps
Can you
after
not
that.
put like a box in between your wheel stand and like your wall to stop it from moving forwards?
I mean, I don't know. I need to find like a pretty big box, but like I'm already planning on upgrading to a proper sort of rig closer to the end of the year. So
Yeah, well, rigs. I will say one thing: rigs. You have to. The one thing that I went, because of the way that they work, your screen will be slightly further away unless you get like a monitor arm.
yeah, I'll have to look into that as well.
Plus, you can chuck them on wheels. It's always good.
That's
I
true.
got mine on wheels. Alrighty. Well, thanks for the series. I'll catch you all later.
No worries.
Yeah.
Thanks for the race.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank
I'm
you
just
for the
looking
race,
at the-
guys. It was great.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, that was a really good dogfight there.
It was actually really interesting because I was trying to let you through, right? But it wasn't one of those scenarios where I was going to lift you off on the straight. It was going to be like if you made a move into a turn, I wasn't going to defend it. But my top speed was just that much higher than you. You just couldn't get a shot. But then you catch up through the corners because I didn't pit, so I was on old tires, and it was just awkward. It was so awkward.
It was very
But
awkward.
we were
Yeah.
costing each other too much time. That's why I lifted off through the hairpin and just let you go.
Well, there was no way we were going to catch bloody
Yeah.
there. There was no way.
Yeah.
You should have just fought me harder. It was great fun.
Yeah, if I knew that you didn't have a chance at the, because I wanted to let you through to give you a shot at the win, because I knew that like you were going to get me eventually, well you're probably going to get me eventually, but now knowing what I don't do now, I wouldn't let you through.
Yeah, just
I
missing
could have fought a bit
seventh
harder.
gear kind of hurts in the H pattern, and one of the challenges of H pattern is the compression locking. So it was like I could go for the dive here, but if I compression lock, I'm going to take us both out.
Yeah. Pete, I'll quickly put a screenshot. I'll show you what happened to the last corner.
Anyway, I'm going to
Yeah.
jump out, guys. Thanks for putting it on.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
forward to the
see
next
you.
one.
No worries. Thanks for
No,
joining.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't realize he hadn't loaded his setup because
Yeah.
I was like he was maxing out at like 315 down
Yeah,
the
because he was
straights.
in the Mark II. This is the Mark II, isn't it?
Uh,
I think it is. Pretty sure it is. And but because he was trailing behind me for like the first half, he was literally within half a second of me for the entire first half of the race before he pitted.
yeah,
And I was wondering, like, my assumption was that he was just intentionally catching my slipstream, just like fuel saving and just
yeah,
keeping
exactly.
it
Just
easy,
sitting there.
like-
Yeah, I
yeah.
did notice that.
But now it makes sense. If you're watching my stream,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the last corner. It does. There's a slight lag glitch, but it's there.
Yeah, I did notice that, but like, I think it was just entirely
Yeah, that.
like I don't.
Oh.
Oh, that's a big.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like me lagging for him that may
Oh.
have caused him to spin.
I think it wouldn't. That wouldn't. He just tried to get like an optimal exit.
Yeah, just like
Tried to get a run into the straight.
yeah. I think just gassed it up way too much.
Because he had like a 30-second gap, like a 20-second gap until about 2 laps to go. So he must have spun somewhere.
Yeah, I did notice that because the gap was around like 45 seconds to me.
Yeah.
And then like last lap I checked and it was like back to like 31 seconds, which is what it was.
I didn't notice until I randomly checked the gaps and he was like 7 seconds ahead. So it's here.
Oh, did he go too wide? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he just... yeah, I think he just got a bit unsettled over the curve.
Yeah. Like normally at this point I start accelerating again. Like
I think
lightly.
it's oh, I think I know what happened. I think he took too sharp of a turn in angle. Because usually I'm like another car length to the left, or half a car to the left.
Yeah.
Check right. Yeah, like I've got this much shallower.
Yeah, you're already aiming for exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that was easy. I want to see the start. Actually, it was a really awkward moment, the first corner, because that.
Yeah, you had a shocker. I think
I've had terrible starts. I could get terrible starts, but I was starting. Plevy, he was next to me, and I just understeered wide into him, and we didn't hit each other, but I pushed him wide. You'll see it. That's never.
I was right behind him.
There.
Yeah, and he just got completely beached. Yeah.
Yeah, I just completely understeered. It was weird. So I turned in. I was down in second. I put it down to second, and
What tires were you running?
Soft. So
okay.
But it was weird because I'm pretty sure I had tire warmers, but maybe it's because it was cold brakes that it just didn't slow down as much as I thought it would. That's probably what it is.
Or maybe it's like sure, there's 70 degrees or whatever on the grid, but compared to when they're like at actual race temp, like 90s or whatever they get up to.
Yeah, I reckon looking back, I hit the brakes when it would have been fine, but I just didn't slow down enough, so it must have been just cold brakes, and that caused me to run deep. And thank goodness we did. Oh, technically we did hit, but he wouldn't have got.
I don't think it would have been particularly a big hit.
And I'm glad he got the win, because I was really initially annoyed at myself. I was like, because he was the fastest driver in quality quality tonight. I was really annoyed at myself if that took him out. Otherwise, thank goodness he recovered from it.
I was like, oh my god, that's Plevy. He's gone right to the back. And then like 6 laps later, I'm like, oh shit, he's right on me again.
You'll see here, he's already passed 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, this move from you was insane, by the way. This move from you, where was it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
On me.
Oh, it was to the inside of the chicane or something?
Yeah, outside.
Ah, yes, I remember this.
This is nuts. If the camera wants to get it right.
Oh. Maybe, yeah, cycle it back. There we go. Yeah, I just got the run and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a look.
I know you're basically like Oscar Piastri style. You may as well go for it while I've got the shot.
Yeah, it was. I mean, and I knew I could like trust you as well, like racing wheel to wheel.
Like you say, I got the brakes.
Yeah, you had already backed out exactly.
Normally, I would be braking in this.
Like right at the 100.
Around about the 100 point.
Yeah, I was a bit worried. It's like, oh, I'm taking like a bit of a shallow line, but I'm glad it worked out.
I saw this when I was watching that.
Spectre was also just rapid and like in the Model 3 as well. Like I was, my car was disgusting through the stadium section.
His traction was insane as well. It was really hard following him because he'd just get away at turn this first chicane and then slow sections.
I guess that's the beautiful thing, that they all had their strengths. Except for my car, it was fucking shocking. Like I did, to be fair, I did trim all the wing out of it to just be a rocket down the straights. But then that Sector 3, it killed me.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That was fun. And yeah, I'll see you whenever.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll chat for exactly, or like ACC or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, catch up.
See you around. Cheers. See ya.
Oh yeah, stream's still going. I am gonna stop that. Thank you for joining. Good night.